A Minecraft movie. Being in production for almost a decade is finally out. And I finally watched it. Not once, but twice. So you know I'm serious. Let's get straight into it. So a few months back, I asked myself this question: what will they do for 1.5 hours? And it turns out it was just your generic save the world type of situation. Here's what went down. We get introduced to Steve, who for the first 10 minutes throws straight exposition at us, and then we move our focus to other characters, which doesn't take more than 3 to 4 minutes. The 4 misfits who get isekai'd to the Minecraft world, and now we gotta save the world from the piglin bitch who's mad because she lost a talent show. That's about it. The pacing of this movie is so fast, they don't give us time to breathe at all. The filmmakers clearly had attention spans while making this movie. Quick question: why is fast pacing such a bad thing for a movie? Well, because it sacrifices essential elements of a movie such as emotional depth, character development, no real stakes or suspense. All of these are things which I guess you wouldn't expect from a Minecraft movie. No, you would. Clearly would. Think about it for a second. Minecraft is a game that doesn't have a storyline, and yet it makes us feel emotions such as the wonder and curiosity of exploring the whole world, the fear of spending your first night, the creative joy of making your first home, the tension of running back to your stuff before it despawns, the solitude when your dog dies, and nostalgia. This movie couldn't even do nostalgia. How did you do that? Everybody's doing it. Take a look at Marvel. Now, because the first half of the movie was so rushed, we couldn't root for any of the Let's start with the elephant in the room. Steve. Look, I love Jack Black. I wish I could be half as cool as Jack Black when I'm 50. But casting him as Steve might not be the smartest choice, you know? It feels like he woke up, read his affirmations, came to the set, and did a Jack Black impression. But not just any Jack Black on caffeine. Now don't get me wrong, he's the only one who's bringing any charisma. Him and Jason Momoa are the only ones who really are trying. Speaking of Jason Momoa, I really shouldn't do this. I've been ranting about this dude ever since the teaser came out. He looks like the Daddy Chilga going through a Hannah Montana face. I really can't help myself. Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison has this awkward spot in the movie. Throughout the whole movie, he has this light competitiveness with Steve. He hates Steve throughout the whole movie, blackmails him, and then becomes bros at the end. What? There is no arc in Dax Flame's character, the kid. There are flaws with this character too. I don't want to get too into it. He's the one we're supposed to see the world through. Now, what the message the movie delivers is to be creative. But he already was. But there was no improvement in his character. I don't want to get too into it. The thing is, at the start of the movie, he designs a rocket launcher, and the bullies say that it won't work. So to prove them wrong, he actually makes that shit. And when they see that, oh shit, he actually making that bitch, we gotta do something about this. So they cut like a single wire from that rocket launcher, and it doesn't work, right? It ends up blowing up the place where Natalie was working. And then at the end of the movie, he makes the same rocket launcher again, only this time it works because the bullies weren't messing with him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was no improvement. I don't want to get too into it. Now, Emma Meyer's character, Natalie, her resolution was that she gains some combat abilities, and then she opens up a self-defense academy. Now, if you think about it, the whole movie plays out over a course of a day. I'm just saying. And then the black comedy relief character, nothing happens there, trust me. You could remove her from the movie, it would change absolutely nothing. Jennifer Coolidge.
Marlene, ever since we met last night, I wanted to say, would you marry me?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about it. Now, a Minecraft movie seems to convey a message about embracing creativity. But they don't explore that idea enough. The creativity on display just boils down to a tater-tot gun. That's it. Also, they're explaining the game to somebody who's never even heard of Minecraft. Why would you do that? Who's watching the Minecraft movie? The Minecraft fans. You don't get the Freddy Fazbear brain rot after watching the Five Nights at Freddy. You already had it, that's why you went to watch it. Now the comedy was fine, as we know. The director was Jared Hess, and he's a very hit or miss director. He's a very particular kind of audience. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. Now, considering it's a kids movie, I will let all of that slide. But I still believe kids deserve something better. Yeah, back in my day, we had Monster House, Zathura the Space Adventure. Dude, I mean, if I were to start criticizing those movies, I'm sure I would find some flaws. But they have a special place in my heart, dude. They have personality. Personality goes a long way. So, stating the obvious, the movie is bad. But what makes it worth it is the theater experience. I don't want to say it was all bad. Visually, it looked pretty good. The CGI was pretty neat. And some of these Easter eggs really made me shed a tear, I'm not gonna lie. The Technoblade one, holy shit. It was a nice touch. Which now brings us to the question, was a Minecraft movie a failure? Yes and no. It was a creative failure, but a commercial success. Which makes me worried about the future of cinema. If filmmakers realize that familiar franchise-heavy adaptations are making more money than original ideas, then the future of cinema might shift from a respected form of art to a product-driven industry where original ideas are becoming rare. I don't want that. And I don't want to watch the Fortnite movie. Despite all this, I will say that I'm all grown up now. I'm not the target audience, and I'm sure the younger me would have loved to watch the Minecraft movie.
All right, good night.
Yeah, from the diamond.